Hello and welcome. I am Dogbert here with another Whalebert update. But the other thing I want to talk about is actually tied to Whalebert, and that is the problems with MSF and the new player experience, and why the game feels like it's dying even more than it really should be, and maybe some possible fixes. And to any Scopely employees who maybe are in charge of this, management, I would just like to say, from the bottom of my heart, please go outside and play a nice game of hide and go fuck yourself. Thank you. Now, on to the Whalebert update. I am now at 80 days played on this account. Let's just scroll back up, and what do you see here? Why, it's a 7-star for Red Dr. Doom. This means I have completed DD4 twice already. I completed DD4 on Monday, beat it the second time Tuesday. Yeah, it was quite nice. I actually did it with only 4 legendaries the first time. I had some problems finishing up on the last node. I brought in Archangel, Red Hulk, Shuri. Who am I forgetting? Doc Ock. That was the 5th. That was the 4th, I mean. So let me show you the legendary luster. So Nick Fury did not come along until the second run, when I finally unlocked him and got him leveled up enough with enough training mats, which we'll get into in a minute, but one of the problems. But Doc Ock, Red Hulk, Archangel, Shuri were the original 4 I brought in. I brought in Nick Fury to help me out with the second run. That really improved things, allowed me to one-shot the first 2 nodes. I had a double tap the last node. Did tremendous. Red Hulk MVP all the way. Archangel probably the most useless of them all. Yep, Doc Ock was more useful than him. That's just the way it is. So now I'm sitting here. I've completed DD4. Obviously DD5's in sight, kind of, not really. That's a lot of gear, a lot of gold, a lot of training materials that I can't afford right now. So it's time to start working on raid teams. And this is where we start to get into the problems that the new players are going to experience, even those who buy the Time Heist bundles. Notice Nick Fury. I can't, even though I have him at level 80, I can't put blue ISO on him. Why? Because I can't get the green ISOs I need, because it costs too much. I'm trying to get the green ISOs. This would help out with a skill raid team, even just a hodgepodge one for like Doom 2. But I can't. It just doesn't happen. Things don't drop. Why aren't the green ISOs more available? Why wasn't the Time Heist people given a shit ton of green ISO? Because they want to constantly take more and more money due to their greed. And once again, please go outside and play hide, go fuck yourself, Scopely management. Now the T4 thing I can get. Don't have a whole lot of T4s. Game's never been rich in T4s. Now I'm working on, since I had Archangel, I'm working a little bit on the Death Seed team. Great team. Need a mutant team anyway. Magneto kind of goes in hand with the Time Heist. That's why I'm working on him, because I do have the Brotherhood. I can do some hodgepodge stuff until I have the rest of Death Seed brought up. Maybe use him a little bit more. When am I going to work on Dr. Doom? Who the hell knows? I have skill team to build. I have mutant team to build. I gotta have a Mystic team. That's more of a hodgepodge again. Don't have no tech team. Well, we'll see in the future what I have for a tech team, if anything. So nothing else has changed. I got some blue ISO on Gamora, but the big thing is, of course, green ISO. And that just brings me to another point of one of the things that is wrong with this game. The catch-up mechanics don't exist. Yes, the Time Heist bundle, what did that buy me? Probably about a year's worth. To get that level 80, get DD4, it's about, maybe a little bit less. Let's say a year. 1 year to get this far for a normal player. Would anybody looking at my roster even think about me for more like incursion raids? Fuck no, they would not. And that is the problem. It takes way too goddamn long to even get close to the end game. To even be close to the incursion raids. To even just have basic raid teams built. The problem I'm having, of course, is training materials. Why? If I wanted to take, say, Doctor Doom to 75, which I can't do because I don't have enough training materials, why not? Why can't we crunch this down? Why can't level 75 just be a new starter? As easy it is for somebody to go to, like, say, 1 to 60, why can't it be 1 to 75 now? Why isn't the cost to go to 1 to 75? The reason why I pick 75 is because that's when you can actually put Blue ISO on. And Blue ISO is the gateway into, like, Doom 2. You need Blue ISO for that. Period. Why isn't 75 the new minimum that anybody should be able to take them up? Crunch that down, make it cost less gold, less training materials, and really help out the newcomers. And let people who are building new characters come back like that. Let them get them up to 75. Let them be a little bit usable. Will they be useful in the in-game? No, probably not. But they'll have something that's more usable because of Gear 14 being such a big jump in stats and all. Will they ever do this? Nope. They're too fucking greedy. Way too fucking greedy. And they're killing in the game. You're seeing people quit. This is a 5-year-old game. Playing any game 5 years straight is pretty amazing. People are getting tired. Of course they're going to quit. It doesn't matter how much you spend. It would take way too much money for a normal player to even consider to be able to catch up at this point if they were like on a time heist account like this. And there's plenty of people out here who are willing to spend money. You can see them. 9 million TCP, 8 million TCP already. These are people spending money. Oh, here's another guy who's already completed DD4. Look at this. 12.5 million already. Level 87. But he still just can't pull away. He can't be like level 95 already. Because, fuck you. They want more money out of you. And rather than the health of the game, allowing the new players to come in and replace those tired out veterans. Even with spending money, they still can't get there somewhat quick. Now, I'm not saying it should be like a time heist account should probably be there by now. Yeah, only a couple months. If somebody spent enough money plus the time heist account, maybe they should be knocking on the door of incursion raids. Maybe they should be knocking on the door of DD5. DD6 is coming. That's a whole nother story. The game is getting killed due to the bad management at Scopely, who, when they decide, instead of saying they're doing a bad job and getting rid of them, nope, they get promoted. That's why we have people like Dum Dum Dugan there, and I forget the guy who he replaced who got promoted, who's probably the main source of this. And once again, please go outside and play hide and go fuck yourself. Anyway, back to Whalebert. As you can see, I was doing well in Arena. Cosmo's already unlocked. I had lucky drops there. I don't really do much in raids. I can't. Like I said, that's part of the problems. I'm building things. Cosmic Crucible went 2-1. Took my first loss in like a month. So that was something. You can see I'm almost level 87. That'd be nice when I get there. There's really not how much to update right now until I get some teams built and really see how things go. And we're going to see just how long it takes me to get to DD5 after completing DD4. Because like I said, that's a lot of gold, a lot of training materials, a lot of characters, a lot of teal gear I have to get. I've been buying the teal gear, mostly the mini uniques and uniques. And, I don't really deal with the 17s, but these things I'll grab. If this was a good unique, I would actually grab that. The one thing I'm not doing is worrying about the horseman teams. Not yet. I'm worried about getting into DD5 and building my raid teams. One of them happens to be a horseman team. And by the way, I'm 80 days played. Where the fuck is Mork and Rogue? Why didn't their events come back? No, I didn't get Nova. Came pretty close. I forget where I'm at with Nova exactly. Let's take a look. Almost have Noir. Hey, I got 98 out of 100 for Nova. Not too bad. I don't have Masters of Evil at all, so no time to work on them. And that's another reason why that level 75 needs to be squashed. So that people can work on those old teams that they might still need some for your utility. Right now, with the pace of releases, I'm fucked. Now, there has been some good news in that, like, Black Widow, Yellow Jacket, and Ant-Man are getting slight reworks and touch-ups. That might be useful to me. Might not. Might help. Might not. We'll have to see just how good they really are on and off their team. Now, those are characters I have thanks to the Time Heist bundle. This does make the Time Heist bundle a little bit more valuable. Could Ant-Man be used in tech with Yellow Jacket and the new big-time Spider-Man? We'll wait and see. But until next time, everybody, and if you work for Scopely Management, go play hide and go fuck yourself.